My dear, so good to see you again. I was concerned perhaps you would go off on a trip. I know this time of year tends to make many consider a sojourn out of their everyday. Who could blame them? Nothing beats a far-away place, away from the hustles and bustles, the struggles, the pain. Well, I could use a vacation myself. What's that? Well, not any time soon, I'll tell you that much, but that's about all I really have. But I do so dream in the way that I dream of the Beach of Falesa.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the world of your own terrifying imagination. No storyteller is better loved than the gentle Robert Louis Stevenson, who wrote Treasure Island and A Child's Garden of Verses. But strangely, there was another side to Stevenson. He was also the man who could write the blood-curdling history of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And this tale of violence and voodoo you're about to hear, called The Beach of Falesa.
Here, take a look through my glass.
Thank you.
Catch a bit of white there at Easter, eh?
Yes?
Yeah, that's your house. When George Underhill saw it, he said, "Oh, I've dropped into a soft thing here." Only saw him once more, and he changed, all right.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know if it was the gin or a strange kind of sickness, but they found him one morning hanging upsides down from his veranda rail, crazy as a loon, carrying on about someone watering his copra. He died in a convulsion.
Oh, was it thought to be the island?
Oh, no proof. But the next man figures, Shorty said, blew his head right off. And the first of the line of the Benton Far East Company, old Adams, he just plain up and disappeared as though that damn tropical forest reached out like a octopus and swallowed him, hook, line, and sinker. No, sir. No, sir, Mr. Witcher, trader or not, promotion with your company or whatever. You wouldn't get Captain Ben Randall here to set one foot on the beach at Falesa.
Our mystery drama, The Beach of Falesa, was especially adapted from the Robert Louis Stevenson classic For the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Alexander Scourby. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
Excuse me, sir, but do you know what happens this time of year?
Right on, pal. I happen to know that right about now a freak blizzard falls on Dumont, New Jersey, and they're snowed in for the rest of the summer. Happens every year.
No. You see, what happens this time of year is that you can get a particularly good deal on what is perhaps the most luxurious mid-size car on the market, the mid-size Buick Century Regal.
What good's a car when you're hopelessly snowed in?
Well, that's a point.
Once upon a time, there came to pass a new law, and great changes came over the people. They were happy and busy themselves at work they enjoyed. They were kind to the earth, and it gave back to them. No one had to lock doors or put fences around their land. Everyone had enough to eat. The sick and the aged were cared for. The people stood proud and tall.
In the land of make-believe, there were no poor. The Campaign for Human Development is working to make the same thing happen in our real world.
Campaign for Human Development, United States Catholic Conference.
What do you tell a husband who comes home and says, "I just don't know about a vacation this year"? Well, you tell him about Ramada Inn's family plan. where your kids 18 and under share your room free. And you tell them about the toll-free Ramada Inn's reservation number, 800-228-2828. At least that's what I tell them.
At Ramada Inns, you're always welcome home.
This is Frank Lieber. Join us Saturday night at 8 from Texas Stadium as the Dallas Cowboys return home to meet the Houston Oilers in the annual Salesmanship Club game. The play-by-play is brought your way by Jack in the Box Family Restaurants, inviting you to stop in and try the Jack Steak Sandwich. And by Chevrolet. Many Chevrolet dealers are featuring year-end savings now. Another reason we say Chevrolet makes sense for America.
Copra is the oil from the coconut and is used in the manufacture of soap and margarine. 75 years ago, when Robert Louis Stevenson was alive, young Britishers would mortgage 10 years of their lives in the Pacific Islands to make their pile and come back to England to establish a business of their own. This, then, is Henry Wiltshire's story, which he can tell better than I.
It might not seem like much to you, but when you've been down the line as long as I have, that beach at Falesa looked like a ruddy city. I mean, there were houses, what passed for a couple of streets, a church, and even a few of my own countrymen. For nearly 4 years, I'd been cut off in a mucky little island, maybe 15 miles long, but narrow enough so you could spit across it given the right wind. So whatever the ruddy captain said about Falesa, I didn't pay him no mind. It wouldn't be long before I'd be finding out I should have. But right then, I was as excited as a kid at his first circus. Here's a boat coming now. She's right in the pass. Looks to be a 16-foot whaler. 2 white men in the stern sheet.
Let's see that glass.
Oh.
Oh, aye, that's Case, all right. And the pastor with him.
Case?
Trader with another company.
Oh, I'll be glad of somebody who speaks my own language.
Oh, I wouldn't be too sure of that. Jeremy Case has a gallows bad reputation.
You know what a place the beach is for talking. Well, it's right nice of them to come out to greet and fetch me.
Yeah. Not you.
No?
What'll you bet it's gin they're after, eh? I'll lay you 5-2 they take 6 cases.
When the 2 traders came aboard, I was pleased with both of them. One was a Kanaka, to be sure. Case would have passed muster in a city. He was smallish, had a hawk's nose to his face, pale eyes, and a beard neatly scissor-trimmed. It was clear he came of good family, was splendidly educated. He had the courage of a lion and the cunning of a rat. And if he's not in hell today, there's no such place.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Wiltshire. Jeremy Case bids you welcome to Falesa.
Thank you kindly. Sorry we're to be in competition.
There's enough for all. I'll pray you better luck than your predecessors. Oh, I'm forgetting my manners. This is our pastor.
Pleasure to meet you, Master.
It is our honor to have you join our community. We shall hope to see you at Sunday service.
So, Captain, it's a well-favored wind that's blown you our way so soon.
Oh, you mean Vic has left me a cargo of copra?
Oh, sorry to disappoint you, Captain. Not a drop, I'm afraid, of either copra or gin. I'm only praying to God your ship is not as dry as his warehouse.
What did I tell you, Mr. Wiltshire? How many cases?
You couldn't spare 6?
Well, even though I don't ship for your copra company, I laid in plenty. I'll have your 6 brought up from the old. Cash on the line, eh?
Yes, always. Mr. Wiltshire, sir.
Yes.
If you don't mind the suggestion, let's round up your belongings and load them in the whaleboat.
Well, I wouldn't want to be any trouble.
No, please, sir, let me hear no argument. Oh, there's nothing like gin and lime to settle the stomach, cool the brain, and ease the mind.
Yes. Very kind of you to stand me a couple at the bar like this. What's the name of this place?
Whistling Jimmy's.
Oh, must be a cheery sort.
Was.
Huh?
We caught him watering the copra. He took a bullet in the throat. Well, let's have another round.
No, thanks. I must be off for my house and stop to get things shipshape. Besides, I must not leave Mano alone too long.
Mano? Well, you could have knocked me over with a feather when you hauled that 10-year-old out from between decks and said he was part of your belongings. You are a strange man. How can you saddle yourself with a Kanaka brat, club-footed at that? What happened to the mother?
She was killed.
By whom?
Her husband.
Why?
For daring to bear an island chief a son who was not perfect.
And you brought the child up?
No, the child was hidden and brought up by its nurse. When I came as trader to the island, the old woman cooked and cared for me, and I learned to know the boy. Shortly before I left the island, the old woman died. When it came time for me to go, I knew that Mano would be left to die. He was taboo, you see. So I brought him with me.
For what?
Well, no one deserves to die before his time.
A man dies when he has to.
Well, I have no wish to quarrel with so generous a host, but I must be off.
No, and I must go with you. Now, more than ever, we are ready to consummate the first rite for any man of our race on this island.
Huh?
Come, let's go.
Case insisted on paying treat and led me outside the bar. And I found myself staring at a crowd of girls, all dressed out for me.
They're ugly, but the best we could muster, old man.
Huh?
Chap has to have a wife.
Oh, no, I'm not so sure.
You can have any one of these for a plug of tobacco. Besides, you have it all fixed up nice and legal. You just nip inside the bar once you've picked your chicken, and Blackjack the bartender marries you nice and proper. No, he's a chaplain, you know.
Yes, but I don't want to marry.
Leave all that to Jeremy Case, eh? Out of it as easy as in. Besides, you need a cook and someone to clean, and a man's got to have companionship or he'll go mad, yeah? Well, there now. Look them over.
Yeah, well, I don't know. They all look a little broad in the big.
Ah, not the one I've picked for you, lad. Look.
She'd just come up from fishing, wearing nothing but a chemise all wetted through. She was young and slender, with a long face and a high forehead, and a shy, strange, childish look between a cat's and a baby's. Who is she?
That's Uma. If you'll take my advice, you'll take her.
Aye, but will she take me?
What choice has she? But if you like, I'll ask her.
Here's a late weather advisory from KRLD News. A tornado warning has just been issued for Ellis County, directly south of Dallas. It's in effect until 11 tonight. Radar shows a tornado some 5 miles north of Ennis, Texas. That's a tornado warning until 11 for Ellis County, directly south of Dallas. A tornado warning's also in effect until 10:30 for people in Kaufman County. That's a tornado warning until 10:30 for Kaufman County. For Dallas County, along with Ellis and Kaufman counties, a severe thunderstorm warning in effect till 10:30. There are severe storms with heavy rains, damaging winds, and some hail moving through Dallas, Ellis, and Kaufman counties. That severe thunderstorm warning until 10:30. And in addition, for Dallas, Kaufman, Ellis, and Denton counties, a flash flood warning in effect until 11:30 tonight because of the heavy volume of rain. That's a flash flood warning for Dallas, Kaufman, Ellis, and Denton counties until 11:30 tonight. This late weather advisory from KRLD News.
He crossed to her and spoke to her in Polynesian. For a moment she spoke to him in her pretty Polynesian voice. Then she nodded and came toward me with a free-swinging stride. She was the color of dark honey. Whether it was the breeze or her as she stood in front of me, she smelled of wild lime and vanilla.
Me, Uma. I am no ever, no man's thing. You want me. I marry you.
I'm Sam Wiltshire.
Sama Wilshire?
No, Wiltshire.
Yes, Wilshire.
Well, I reckon that's as close as you will get. You'll be calling me Sam anyway.
Yes, sir. Sama.
And I suppose that'll do, too. Did Case tell you about the boy?
Mono? All the same, you, son. Where your wife? You have other wife?
No wife.
Good. Oh, please, Sama. I wish for marry you. But not like this.
Huh?
I no bumboat woman. I be dressed all the same bride. You see? And I no marry you inside there. I marry you here in open air. When sun halfway from palm tree tip to sea.
Light as a feather, she was on her feet and gone. Not running, but moving swiftly. Her head held high as though she was a ruddy countess.
That means she'll be back about 4-ish. Well, come on, we've time to hoist a few before the nuptials begin. Okay, take a seat, Wiltshire. Excuse me for a moment. The bartender is also the minister, you remember?
Oh, yes.
Yes, Mother Case. Gin and lime.
In a moment. We'll be drinking all round. And you'll need your paper collar. There's to be a wedding.
Ah, sabe. New trader, ah? Same kind paper, like always.
Of course. I'll come with you, write it out for you.
Massa still not say who. Lucky girl.
Uma.
Uma. No can do. Bad magic to white man like that. Not with Uma. You know that girl.
I know that girl is the one to whom I want him married. To whom I will have him married. It suits our business. Do you understand?
Yes, Massa. If Massa say so. Black Jug know only one thing. This can only end bad. He's written in sand. 2 people die.
What kind of man is this Jeremy Case? And what his purpose? By what combination of charm, legerdemain, or simple threat does he seem to rule Falesa? To hold its people in the palm of his hand? Last of all, why should the enormous man called Blackjack shake with an unknown terror at the impending marriage of the new arrived trader Wilshire to by far the loveliest girl in the atoll? I'll return shortly with Act 2.
Tell me, Madame Xanadu, can you really tell me anything about my future?
If you concentrate and gaze with me into the crystal ball. Ah, yes, it is beginning to clear. I can almost see.
Oh, tell me what you see, Madame Xanadu.
I see that you are coming into some money.
I am?
Yes, and you will continue to receive even more.
Oh, how much money will I get, Madame Xanadu?
You will receive $4.20.
$4.20?
Yes, every payday, because you will lower the amount of federal income tax you now have withheld from your pay.
Oh, for heaven's sake. What else do you see in that ball?
I see you filling out a new W-4 form so that you can begin receiving your windfall.
This message presented on behalf of the Internal Revenue Service.
This season's extra lightful entertainment at Dallas Theater Center is almost sold out. As of August 1st, there were only 20 seats available for each performance. Call 526-8920 today and ask for Max. She'll arrange for you to pick out your season seats and give you one free play. Call Max today at 526-8920. Dallas Theater Center's sold-out season begins October 8th.
This is KRLD News Director Dick Wheeler. Believability is the key to effective news reporting, and no broadcast news organization in Texas is more believed than KRLD News. Number 1 in audience ratings, number 1 in journalism awards, number 1 in believability, number 1 in now reporting. That's KRLE News, believed and respected by more people than any other radio station in the Southwest. You can believe it.
The Beach of Falesa, a tropical paradise. Surely one of the loveliest settings for the most sacred rite between a man and a woman. And in Robert Louis Stevenson's tale, certainly the scene was magical. In his own words, the sun was down and the sky all afire. Uma was dressed and scented. Her kilt was a fine tappa, looking richer in the folds than any silk. She showed the best bearing for a bride, serious and still.
And I thought shame to stand up beside her before that great grinning mountebank with his paper collar, making believe to read from an old volume of some novel, the words of his service not fit to be set down. And the document we signed. Since Case wrote it, let it be his voice to read it.
This is to certify that Uma, daughter of Fahabao of Falesa, is illegally married to Mr. Sam Wiltshire, and Mr. Sam Wiltshire is entitled to send her packing when he pleases. Signed this day, etc., etc., etc.
It was the practice in these parts. And all I could feel was so ashamed I had to be gone as soon as possible. Uma said she could show me to our house. Well, we strolled through the lush vegetation together until, forgetting myself, almost as though she was some girl in the old country, I unconsciously took her hand. To my surprise, after a sudden gasp, she caught my hand to her face and pressed it there.
You good.
It was all she said. Then she ran quickly up the path ahead of me.
Uta mahu taku. It is good. Maki a boy. No, Mano. For the father, you must say in English. He know my father. He is your Takashi. Without him, you be nothing.
Leave off, Uma. Don't upset her.
No, he must sabi. You are his tiki. You give him life.
Oh, we understand each other. Hey, Manbo, right?
Right, you governor. Put it down. Good night, Sama.
Good night.
This place be good. You bet. Good night, Uma. Tonight, Manu go sleep by and by Bahavo's house.
Why? This is your house.
Bahavo, say more better. Tonight is wedding night, Sama.
Oh, yeah. All right, I'll walk you and Favaro home. All right? During the walk back, my mind fairly reeled with all that had happened at first Falesa. I seemed to have suddenly dropped years from my life. Uma had kindled a lamp, and among all my tumbled possessions, she stood straight like a queen, the lamplight shining on her skin. I was ashamed of a wave of feeling I had for this native, ashamed of the mock marriage and that worthless paper. I had to pluck up a lot of courage to enter.
Hello, Sama. Welcome. This, your home.
Aloha, Wahine.
No, Wahine. Me, your wife. Not know what you want?
Can't I know what's come over me?
You do.
Huh?
This case with supply by Cobra.
This supply buys nothing but trouble. Get me the hammer, will you?
Yes, Master.
Yes, who?
Yes, Sama.
That's better. I could regret this. I could regret it 1,000 times. It isn't too late. But something good is happening. First, Mano, someone to take care of. And now...
Here is Hammer. What you do?
Miss.
That happy shoes.
Yes.
Why you do that?
You know why we come here, Uma? From the other side of the world? We who call ourselves white and think we rule the world?
Trade for cobra oil.
Right. So we can make enough money to go back to the old country and become kings. But in the meantime, the rot sets in and the dream gets twisted. It's another world. A bloke don't belong. So he drowns himself in this. No good. A man who drinks is no good.
I think you one good man. Moon fed, sun died. All the same. Uma belong you till I die.
For the next 3 days, Uma, Manu, and I worked our hearts out setting up the store and getting ready for business. I didn't see hide or hair of Case, but he told me he did a good deal of hunting and that it was very good in the bush, so I paid little attention. By Friday morning, we were ready for business. By Friday noon, not one customer had climbed the veranda steps. By Saturday morning, even the watching crowd of natives were gone. That night, I went to the bar in search of Case.
Evening, Massa Roger. What you like?
Nothing to drink, thanks. I'm looking for Mr. Case.
Oh, Massa Case. He take trip one other island.
Oh, I see. Jack, do the people know my store is opening and I'm ready to trade?
Sure, Massa, sure.
Then why don't they come?
Maybe no copra this time. Not rain. I not know. Just make drink for happiness.
Yeah. Jack, tell me, what happened to Viggers, the man who had my station before me?
Vigor, he was cleaning shotgun and...
Yes. And it suddenly went off and blew his head off?
Gun is bad thing.
In the wrong hands. Was Mr. Case on the trip then?
Oh, no. Mr. Casey... I don't remember. I think maybe, yes.
And Adams, the one before?
He drink too much.
I see. What about Underhill?
Talk too much, Massa Wedger. People, they wait for drink this Saturday.
I left the bar feeling everyone's eyes on me. I'd been too long in the islands not to sense what might be going on. I just couldn't guess why. And I had a cold, shaky feeling at the base of my spine. There's something wrong, Uma. What is it?
Nobody come trade. Yes?
Yes. Why?
There be taboo.
Why?
Nobody will speak. How can Uma know?
One man knows everything around here. When he gets back, I'll know, or find out the reason why. Case?
Who's that?
Welcher, I want to talk to you. And put that pistol away.
Reflex action, old boy. Not much time to talk, though. I just got back and...
I know, I've been waiting for you. Case, here's a queer thing maybe you can answer. I'm tabooed.
No, you can't be. Not possible. However, just to put your mind at rest, I'll scout round and make sure. Well, I rounded it up with the chiefs, and if you ask me, it's the worst kind of thing I've ever heard of.
I am tabooed then, eh?
Something of the sort. The people won't go near you, Wiltshire. It seems, for some reason, they're frightened of you.
You've gone crazy, Case. What are they frightened of?
I wish I could make out. It's like all their tomfool superstitions.
You haven't been to my house once, Case, since I came. Own up now.
Well, I was busy. It was an oversight. I'm sorry for it. But about coming now, Richard, I'll be quite plain.
Yes? You mean you won't?
I'm awfully sorry, old man, but that's about the size of it.
In short, you're afraid.
In short, I'm afraid.
You belong here, Uma, if anyone can understand. Tell me, why am I tabooed?
You mean you no savvy?
How could I? We don't have such crazy things where I come from.
Taboo belong all the same me.
To you?
Yes. Case want me for his woman, but I no want him. Case tell me, you love me so much, you no care. He no tell me, you no get cobra. So, I go away.
What?
Taboo go too. Then, you get much cobra. You like it more better that way. So funny.
No, hold on, Uma. Kay seems to have played it pretty mean on the two of us. But I know now, and I don't want you to go away. I love you too much.
No. Tell me true.
Uma, I tell you true. I would rather have you than all the copra in the South Seas.
Now I die little because I am so much love.
Me too. But, Uma, tell me, why are you taboo?
Uma! Sarah! Listen! He talks!
Who?
Missionary! He tell you everything more better from me.
As I came out on the veranda, the mission boat was shooting for the mouth of the river. So I started strolling down towards the river. From the opposite side, there was a man heading for the same place, and as he saw me, he started to run and got there first, as though to keep me from seeing the missionary. At the sight of him, rage flew into my nostrils, and I raced him to the pier. Get out of here, you little swindling thief!
Don't be a fool.
Or I have been since I came here.
I have business here with the missionary.
So have I. And I don't want you eavesdropping, so I give you notice to clear out.
I don't take it, though.
He was quick with his hands, but had neither my height nor weight. Besides, I was blazing with a wrath that would have bit into a chisel. I hit him twice, once with each hand, and he went down with blood spreading on his face like a napkin. Have you had enough? Answer me or I'll take it out of you.
I could have put a bullet through you. Yes, enough for this time with the missionary and his crew as witnesses. But next time, I'll kill you.
Father Talton, sir. I'm Sam Wiltshire.
Benton Company's new trader.
The same.
You make a poor impression rolling on the dock with a man half your size.
A giant on this island, Father Talton. He seems to control it. Father Talton, I need your help.
It was Case that you knocked down.
It was.
You're either a brave or a foolish man. I can promise you nothing except extreme unction when you need it. As I fear you may, since I know no way to protect you from the evil Falesa casts on your kind.
Why should a missionary, constantly out of touch with the process of life as he travels from forsaken island to island, envisage the imminence of death? There are more mysteries that haunt these islands than the ancient one of taboo. I'll return shortly with Act 3.
There's nothing wrong with drinking Budweiser sip by sip, is there? Well, the brewers of Budweiser think there's a better way. Sipping's fine if you're drinking wine. But Bud is the king of beers, a hearty drink. Look, rinse a 10 or 12 ounce glass with cold water. Then open a can or bottle of Bud and pour it right down the middle so it kicks up a good head of foam. Now, take a big drink and then swallow big.
no sips. That's how it should be done. More taste, more beer drinking enjoyment. Thanks to exclusive Beechwood aging, Budweiser has a smoothness that lets it go down especially easy. Sure, it's an expensive way to brew beer, but brewing beer right does make a difference. That's why, when you say Budweiser, you've said it all. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis.
It's indoor golf time all this week at Northtown Mall. It's a great way to beat the heat and sharpen up your putting or driving game on Northtown's air-conditioned malls. Play a round of miniature golf on the tricky 9-hole course or drive a bucket of balls on Northtown's indoor driving range. And there's even a practice putting green. So go play miniature golf at Northtown, only 25 cents per round, and the hours of play are from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day this week at Northtown Mall, LBJ Freeway at Webb Chapel Road.
There's only one way to travel between Dallas and Fort Worth and the new airport. Sertran, the world's only luxury ground transportation system of its kind, can take you direct to any airline from any one of 4 off-airport terminals. Sertran, go first class.
Okay.
The pace that Wilshire set up the hill to his house left poor Father Tarleton sweating under his bulky robe and more than a little out of breath. But if he harbored any unchristian thoughts about his host, they were quickly cleared when he learned the first purpose of his visit.
Now, here's the way of it, Father Tarleton. This is Uma, the woman I was married to by Black Jack.
The bartender?
Mr. Jeremy Case Esquire informed me he was a pastor. The certificate was written by that same Mr. Case, a dandy piece of literature, I promise you. But I'm not ducking any responsibility. I'm what you call a sinner, and I want you to help me to make it up to the person I deceived.
I shall be happy if I can.
Right. Uma, give me your marriage certificate.
Oh, but what you want?
Come on, you can trust me.
You no hurt Uma?
Give me that and I'll show you. Now, since I signed this piece of paper, I found I'm taboo in this place because of my so-called wife, and I cannot trade. I want to be married right, by a real missionary. So fire away, Father. Well, there was quite a to-do, I can tell you. Mano and Favao had to be brought in. Uma had to be back in her wedding togs. And I took the father aside and asked him to say the service in native to please the others. We had 2 of the crew in for witnesses, and finally it was all bound up right and proper.
Mr. Wiltshire, I have rarely performed a marriage ceremony with more grateful emotions.
Thank you, Father Tarleton.
Do you want to know why your wife is taboo?
Of course I do.
I can tell you at least part of it. Old John Adams traded for your company. Shortly after he came here, he was stricken with the palsy. Massive, general. All of him frozen except one eye which winked. Constantly winked. This vile fellow Case worked up the word that he was the evil eye, that he was the devil, and would destroy the island. He persuaded the villagers to take this poor old man to the other end of the village and bury him alive. Only one person tried to save him. Your wife.
I work for him. He kind. No devil.
Case won 2 battles. He removed a rival trader, and he was able to punish Uma for refusing his advance. Because she tried to stop the burying, he said the evil eye had entered her, and she was made taboo.
But Case, he promised on Bible, my taboo, no yours.
It's all right, wife. I don't blame you. Father?
Yes, son?
It's all of a piece, isn't it? Biggers never blew his head off. That was done for him. Underhill, he was a booze hound, which should have made it easy. He was poisoned. And Adams buried alive. Now I'm tabooed.
The motive is obvious, even if we have no proof. A man like Case could only enjoy his single-handed control through fear.
Fear? What fear? He's only a man, and a small one at that.
But he holds some dread terror over their heads. I cannot stay this trip, for I am due at Falealihi. I will return as soon as I can. As for Case, without proof, there's little I can do.
Don't you worry about Case, Father. Now that everything's in the open, as it were, you let me handle Case. I didn't see him to speak to for several weeks. Meanwhile, Mano, Uma, Favao, and myself occupied our time making copra with our own hands, a piddling amount for all the labor. Finally, out of sheer frustration and boredom, and because we were tired of a steady diet of canned goods and local fruit and nuts, and to cheer up lonely little Mano, we went hunting. And I bumped into Black Jack. Hey, Jack. No road going eastward?
Oh, one time, one road. Now he dead.
Nobody he go there?
No good. Too much Dabo, he stop there. Man, he go there. No come back.
You know plenty about devil. You think me one?
No think Dabo. All the same fool.
Uma, she devil? Before he could answer, far across the bay, I see Case come out from the hanging front of the woods, a gun cradled in his elbow. Hello, my friend, you no talk all the same true. Case go, he come back.
Case, no, all the same.
Huh?
Case, Tiamolo.
Uma, I met Black Jack when I was hunting today. And I saw Case coming from the east end of the island, where there's no trail. Tell me, Uma, what does Tiapolo mean?
Devil.
I thought Aitu was the word for that.
Aitu. Other kind devil. Live in bush. Eat kanaka. Theophilo, big chief devil. Live in home. All the same, Christian devil.
And I'm no further forward. Jack says Case is Tiapolo.
No, all the same. Case belong Tiapolo. Case all the same, his son. Suppose Case, he wish something. Tiapolo, he make him.
Well, that's right convenient. Like what? Out came such a rigmarole of stories I couldn't make head nor tail of them. It seemed that in the forest, Case had a church where Case worshipped. I now began to have a glimmer of how Case had acquired his position, and though he was a tough nut to crack, I was no ways cast down.
You no go there. I no like you.
Uma, nothing would stop me now. I want to have a look at that place of worship myself, and then we'll see about the glorifying.
But nobody go there unless Tiapolo, he protect you.
I'll chance it with God's protection. I'm a good enough sort of fellow, I hope, for God to con me through. I left at dawn the next day, began to hack my way laboriously through the jungle. Queerness of the high bush is impossible to describe. Suddenly, I heard a sound that was so strange it chilled my blood and left me twittering in my shoes. But this was a sound my ear could follow, and finally I spotted it and climbed the tree to it. Crudely made from a candle box with a brand still on it and banjo strings. A wind harp. I think the upper class name is Aeolian or something like that. All right for you, Mr. Case. You frightened me once, but I defy you to frighten me again. I slid down the tree and, coming to the bottom of it, found a path that led me to my destination. Rum sort of place, too. There was a wall no Kanaka ever built. Must have been century upon century old, winding around a longish mound of earth. On top of the wall was a line of queer idols, carved and painted faces, and ugly to view, with teeth of shell and brightly clothed with cloaks that blew in the wind. And other harps were sounding from all sides. In a moment, I was up over the wall into the mound of earth. Digging off the roof of earth, I found a tarpaulin stretched on boards. So this was the roof of a cellar. I climbed in, and there around a corner was a shining face of appalling ugliness, waxed and covered with luminous paint that occasionally smoked. Now that I knew how to fix Mr. Case, I went home.
I know let you go.
I tell you what, you fish me out your Bible and I'll take that with me. That'll make me all right.
Maybe. But I know let Mano go with you.
Mano isn't scared of A2, not white man's. Right, Mano?
Mano no scare with Sama.
Besides, I need him to carry the fuses and the lantern. I have gunpowder, 2 dynamite bombs, gun, a machete to chop down those harps, knife.
Mano, go. He's no job for a woman.
That's telling her. Mind, old girl, I come back. Whole world is right. We almost didn't make it that night. Poor little Mano with his lame leg. But once there, it was easy. When charges set in the cellar, the harps hacked down as we passed them, the statues piled on the top, the fuse laid, my patent match lit. Only one small difficulty. On the way, half our fuse line had been lost, and I must have overestimated the amount of explosives needed, for when they caught... Keep your head down, Mano. You all right?
You betcha. Wow, wow. Some more the same bingo bongo.
We better get out of here. Now, wait, let me light the lantern. There. Now, let me lift it and see just where...
Nothing out.
What?
Well, why you talk so big voice? Case, he's coming.
My God, Uma, is that you? You're not afraid?
Oh, too much afraid. I think I die.
Well, me too. How far is Case beyond you?
I not know. I lost. He be here. 1, 2.
Good Lord. And me with a lantern lit. Fool that I am.
Blow it out. Blow it out.
Oh, no.
And this is for you, Witcher.
You've never had a leg bone smashed and tried to move. You've never known pain. It was a foolish move all around, for I couldn't reach my gun, and it alerted Case. He approached me carefully, his Winchester trained on me, his lips drawn back in a snarl that was supposed to be a smile.
You fool. If you left well enough alone, I'd have made some deal with you later.
Liar, you murderer. You have one more shot at me. Better be sure to be close enough so you don't miss again.
Right between the eyes. Are you ready?
I'd been as taut as a ship's hawser, but the moment he was close enough, I had him by the ankle, plucked the feet right from under him, and was on top of him with broken leg and all before he could breathe. His gun was gone, and he fastened his teeth in my arm like a weasel. Much I cared. My leg gave me all the pain I had use for, and I drew my knife, and I got it in place. That's for Underhill. That's for Adams. That's for Vickers. That's for poor little Mano. And this is for Uma. For myself. What is there left to care for? I have nothing left. Huh? Where am I?
Home.
My leg?
It is set. It will heal.
Uma. You're all right.
Yes. I still your little wife. Bullet hit only shoulder. Soon heal.
And Mano?
He gone.
Huh?
Join ancestors.
Oh, poor little boy.
You listen me, my husband. Uma, your wife. I make promise. I bear you strong boy. Take Mano's place.
As it happened, according to Robert Louis Stevenson, Uma bore Sam his son, just as she promised. And for good measure, 2 daughters, who fortunately looked like her. With the curse at last removed, Sam Wilshire wanted no other home than the Beach of Falesa. I'll be back shortly.
Pardon me, miss. Can you tell me what happens this time of year?
Rhubarb reaches its peak.
Nope.
Muskmelon reaches its peak?
No.
Oh, does it in any way involve something reaching its peak?
No, not really.
Oh.
What happens this time of year is that you can get a really outstanding deal on Buick's small but surprisingly elegant Apollo. And with what's happening to prices, you may never have a better chance to buy a Buick, huh?
Hey, I know what happens.
Yeah?
The buzzards come back to Hinckley Ridge, Ohio.
Oh. I hadn't thought of that. How long would it take you to read a brief 3-page pamphlet on drugs? 3 minutes? 4 minutes? Well, not very long. And it would be time well spent. For your free pamphlet, write Drugs, Box 8200, Albany, New York. That's Drugs, Box 8200, Albany, New York.
But don't wait. Time might be running out. This message nationwide brought to you by the New York State Drug Abuse Control Commission.
This was not Sam's headstone. It was Robert Louis Stevenson. But it might as well have been. Under the wide and starry sky, dig the grave and let me lie. Here did I live and gladly die. And I laid me down with a will. Our cast included Alexander Scourby, Evie Juster, Ian Martin, and Robert Dryden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
Now, a preview of our next tale.
I tried writing about an actual incident out of my own life. But it came out garbage. Even I could recognize it was trash. That's when I heard the voice for the first time. Right out of the guts of the typewriter.
Get up, Dorn. Look at you. You're a miserable sight.
Can't be. I'm just hearing things. A typewriter that talks. I must be going off my rocket.
No, you're not. I exist, and what I say is real.
Who are you? What are you?
To start with, I am not a typewriter. I control it like I control you. You're both equally primitive mechanisms.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, Brewers of Budweiser, and Buick Motor Division. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
My dear, is the tea to your liking? It's the usual recipe, but you never know when a mood might strike and make you crave something different, something alien. Sometimes that seems to be the most comforting thing you can get. Something not at all comfortable. Something out there, outside the ordinary. Sometimes it feels like you're taking your mind, your body, and your soul to a faraway island.
Tired of the everyday grind? Ever dream of a life of Romantic adventure? Want to get away from it all? We offer you Escape.
Escape, designed to free you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure.
You are running from an unseen enemy, frightened and alone, living from day to day, while your pursuer, unrelenting and murderous, is gaining on you, ready to trap you in a place from which there is no escape.
Listen now as Escape brings you Charles Smith's exciting story, The Faraway Island.
Time is the important thing. If you don't know it now, you will when you've reached the 50 mark. That's why the money was so important. It would give me time. With it, I could return to a life I had lived 6 years before, during the war, on the island of Amoka. The tropical sun streamed into my room, making it impossible for me to sleep any longer. The morning breeze carried the heavy odor of rotten fish, and just outside I could hear the goats and chickens. This was Papiti. I'd been there 5 weeks, waiting, making sure I'd lost the man who had followed me from Boston. And now I was sure I had lost him, and in 2 days I would sail for Amoka.
Good morning. Oh, you lazy man, get up. You promised to buy me breakfast.
Don't let Mama Tita find you here.
Oh, she knows I'm here. She told me where you were, and she said I might wake you.
Give me a cigarette.
How do you feel?
Terrible.
Hey. We shall have breakfast at Quinn's, and you can tell me more about your island.
My island?
Oui, you called it your island.
I drink too much. Never listen to a man when he's under the influence. What else did I tell you last night?
Oh, you talked of your son. How proud you are of him. It was all very boring.
I'm sure. What else?
Oh, nothing. It is going to be a lovely day.
What else, Anise?
You are in love, Adam.
Sure I am. With you.
No.
What makes you so sure?
You mentioned her name last night. It was enough. Just hearing the way you say her name.
Look, you'd know about these things. Is it possible for a man to love a woman he hasn't seen in 6 years?
If he has not seen her, he has had no reason to stop loving her. Now, you get dressed. I'm hungry.
I watched her leave the room, and in watching, compared her to Moeva of Amoka. The Moeva of 6 years ago. It was an unfair comparison. I swung my legs over the side of the bed, stood up, and half an hour later I was stirring my second cup of coffee.
You said last night that you were going to leave Tahiti soon. Is that true, Adam?
Yes, I've waited here long enough.
I do not understand why you waited at all. If I love someone, I do not wait for anything. If I want to go someplace...
More coffee, Anise.
No, thank you.
Adam, I will miss you very much. Could you take me to this island with you?
What?
I would be no trouble, even if you do not love me. We could be friends.
No, Anise. You'd find the island very dull. And after a while, you'd find me pretty dull, too.
Oh, please, Adam.
Monsieur Adam? Monsieur Adam.
Good morning, Joe.
Oh, I have been looking every place for you. The hotel, the docks, every place.
Oh, what is it now? Mama Tita worried? She sent you to collect her bill?
You Americans. What do you think of his money? Sometimes there are more precious things.
Like what?
Like a man's freedom?
All right, you skinny little rat talk.
Oh, put him down, Adam. You are choking him.
Put me down, please. Put me down.
When you talk.
All right, I talk.
I was not going to take money for this. But now...
Here.
All right. This morning, early, a ship docked. It has been taking on copra from the islands north of here.
Go on.
I was there at the docks, and...
Keep talking.
This man, this American. I heard him asking questions. Where could he find the American who came here from Tongariro 6 weeks ago?
What makes you so sure he was looking for me?
The man he is seeking is tall. Very tall and very big. And he is about 50 years old.
What did you tell him?
Nothing, monsieur. I was sure you would appreciate it if I told him nothing.
Anise, you still want to go out to that island?
Oui.
There's a ship leaving today for Rarotonga. We'll be on it. The Gildan sat low in the water, its belly full of canned goods for the island. According to the shipping notice, it would sail at high tide. I made arrangements with the captain.
Well, it is a very unusual request, Mynheer
Hamish, Adam Hamish.
Mynheer Hamish. What you are asking me to do. Such a waste.
It's my money.
Oh, I was not referring to the money. But, very well. I will do it.
Good. What time do we pass Moorea, Captain?
It will be close to midnight.
You understand the girl is not to know?
Yeah, I understand. I do not approve, but I understand.
An hour later, we weighed anchor, and I saw Joe on the dock. He grinned at me and then scurried away, anxious to report back to the man who had hired him and get a few francs for the information that I had sailed with Anise for Rarotonga. Then the night came bright and clear, and it wasn't long before the great shadow that is Moorea Island appeared off our port bow.
Stop all engines. Are you ready, Mynheer?
Yes.
Over here. You have not told the girl?
No.
That is wrong. I hope someday she meets you again.
Maybe she will. Take care of her. See that she gets back safely, will you?
You will have to hurry. We are too close to shore.
Adam? Adam?
Now, Mynheer, get in.
Roll away.
Adam. Adam, where are you going? Adam, wait. Take me with you. Adam, take me, please. Adam!
2 weeks later, I boarded the only schooner that services Amoka. 5 days out, we put in at another island to pick up a passenger. Then we put out to sea again. I was sitting on deck watching the porpoises race along the side.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Mind if I join you?
No.
I owe you an apology, you know.
Huh?
I've been staring at you. Hope you didn't notice.
No.
Tell me, is your name Hamish? Adam Hamish?
Yes?
I thought so. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Crawford, J.C.W. Crawford, Copper, Government Control. I was sure you were Hamish. This chap in Papeete last week described you so perfectly.
Last week in Papeete?
Yes, I flew down to catch the schooner.
This fellow, what did he look like?
Oh, an American chap. Decent sort. Somehow I got the impression he'd just flown in from Rarotonga. I remember he said he'd been off on a wild goose chase looking for you.
The ships that sail the southern waters usually carry a well-stocked armory. The skipper of this one liked rifles, liked them so much that he wouldn't part with one for less than $300. But for my purpose, it was worth the price.
Good shooting. You hit him right forward to the dorsal fin.
There's another over there. Care to have a try?
No, thanks. I'm a rotten shot. Captain says we'll be landing tomorrow. You intend staying on Amoka?
Yes, I do.
Good. I'll have someone to talk to when I come by every couple of months. Have you been there since the war?
No, not since 44.
I hope you won't be disappointed. You know, when you Americans left, it seemed to take the heart out of the people.
Have you ever lived on the island?
Only for a bit in 1949 it was.
Did you ever know a woman called Maeva?
No. Can't say that I did. Native woman?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I see.
Let me tell you about Amoka. The maps say it's an atoll, 12 miles long, surrounded by coral reef, with a passage through the reef to the deep harbor inside. But it's more than that. It's a state of mind. It's peace and contentment. That is what I remembered.
You have come back, Captain Hamish.
Yes.
This house will be as your own until my people have made your house ready.
Thank you, Amano.
You will find many changes, Tane. We are older.
All of us are older. Amano, where will I find Moeva?
She is dead, Tane.
Dead? Maeva?
Yes, Tane. She died a little while after you left the island.
They had buried her on a hill overlooking the bay. I stood for a long time looking at the ground in which she was lying, and in that place the memory of her was sharp and clear, but it was only a memory. Those first days I walked around the island, it wasn't the same. With Maeva, I'd never noticed the flies, the heat, and the quick torrents of rain. But the people hadn't changed. They still walked with an unmatched dignity, and I was glad to be home. 8 weeks later, a schooner sailed through the passage in the reef. Through my binoculars, I could see Crawford on the deck, and standing beside him was a taller man.
Captain Hamish.
Yes, I see it.
You will go to the dock, Tane?
No, I will wait in my house. Tell your people that if anyone should ask for me, I will be here in my house.
Yes, Tane.
I watched and I waited until the tall stranger started walking slowly up the beach toward me. When he reached the whitewashed stones that marked the beginning of my land, I raised the rifle to my shoulder. My finger slid across the trigger, and then I saw his face. This man who had followed me across half the world was my own son.
We will return to Escape in just a moment, but first, all Americans, men and women from teenage up, are urged to enroll for Ground Observer Corps service in every locality. You are needed immediately, and the job to be filled is an important one. Write or telephone your nearest Civil Defense Center, or write to Ground Observer Corps, Air Force, Washington 25, D.C. That's your own Civil Defense Center, or Ground Observer Corps, Air Force, Washington 25, D.C. And now, back to Escape.
I sat there watching as my son slowly made his way up the path to my house. Then I went to the door, the rifle still crooked across my arm. You're a fool! I could have killed you easily.
You still can. Do it now. You'll never get another chance. Well, what are you waiting for?
Paul!
You know why I'm here. Take you back.
You're ready. We'll leave now. If not, you better use that rifle. What's it gonna be?
I'm staying here, Paul.
Are you sure?
We fought silently as men do, who are convinced their cause is right. He was taller than I remembered and heavier, but he lived too much in the city. It didn't last long. I took some rope and bound his arms and legs, and then I threw a cup of water in his face. Come on, snap out of it. You're not hurt.
Not taking any chances, are you?
No.
Think the schooner will leave without me?
Yes. We might as well make the best of this, Paul. We're going to be stuck here together for 2 months.
On time?
I will. After the schooner has cleared the harbor. It started to rain. For a long time, he didn't say anything. He just sat there staring at me, filled with hate. Then...
How much of the money do you still have?
About $2,200.
That's beautiful.
It's my funeral.
Sure, your funeral. You embezzled $10,000, you say it's your funeral, everything's fine.
You shouldn't have come after me, Paul.
I didn't want to. I tried to forget I had a father. And I would have if the place and the company our friends would have let me.
I'm sorry.
You never thought about what would happen to me, did you? That I couldn't get a job in town anymore, the way people looked at me, because you weren't there to look at.
I'm sorry.
Sure.
Who sent you after me? The bonding company?
Nobody sent me. It was my own idea. I want to drag you back so I can live my own life again, not share yours. What made you do it? Why did you do it?
You wouldn't understand even if I told you.
Why not?
Because you're too young. I cut him loose that night, and the next morning I showed him around the island. He walked among the people of Amoka. He watched the palms swaying in the gentle breeze. He looked at the beauty of the island, but he didn't really see any of it.
Here. This spot here. This should do it.
Should do what? What are you talking about?
A spot of ground. It's not too far from the village. It's clear of brush. I can build my house here.
Your house?
You didn't think I'd stay with you.
I guess not. In a few more minutes, we'd reached the copra grove and were standing before the kiln that's used to bake the meat from the shell of the coconuts.
Well?
You'll work here in the grove. You can have your choice of jobs, planting the young trees, packing the copra for shipping, or keeping the grove clean. Take your pick.
Suppose I'd rather not work.
Then you won't eat. Amano!
Yes, Father?
This is my son, Amano. He used to work in the grove.
Yes, Tom.
He'll start tomorrow, but today I want him to enjoy himself. I'd like it if one of your sons would take him fishing.
Yes, Tane. But if he does not wish to go?
Well?
I've heard stories about the fishing down here. I'll go.
Good.
How do I call you, young captain?
Paul. My name is Paul.
Whiskey?
Yeah, please.
Here.
Thanks.
Come Mano tells me you hooked into some tuna.
Starting to run.
You said you're quite a fisherman. I didn't know that.
There's a lot you don't know about me.
We never had much of a chance to get acquainted, did we? Between the war and then when I came home, not much of a chance.
No, not much.
Have you decided about your work on the Grove? What you want to do?
Mano said that apprentices start by keeping the grove clear of weeds. I'll do that.
His hands were raw and bleeding when he came in from the Grove that first day. But by the end of the second week, his hands and his body toughened. And then he left the hut the chief had let him use. He'd completed his own. We didn't see much of each other after that. And then, the night of the Kai to celebrate the great catch of tuna.
Your son is well liked by my people, Hamish Tane.
Well, thank you, Mano.
He has done well in the grove. They have made him planter of the young trees.
I saw him working among the trees yesterday.
Do not worry about his feelings toward you. His head is not clear. He is young.
Has he mentioned leaving the island?
He counts the days. He says you will both leave when the ship sails. Tane, look there.
I looked and saw Paul standing beside a beautiful girl. She was wearing a frangipani blossom behind her right ear. They talked earnestly for a moment, and then she laughed and he laughed. I saw the girl the next day. Her blossom was behind her left ear. The days and weeks passed. And then there was only a week left before the schooner would return.
Hamish! Hamish Tane! Wake up, Hamish Tane!
Huh? What is it?
The copra, the grove, insects, Tane. Many, many insects that will destroy the grove.
Come on! There are 100 things that can happen to a grove of young trees, and the worst of them is the invasion of these tiny, vicious termites. No one knows where they come from. They appear suddenly and without warning, and there's only one thing to do. You burn the young trees that are infected.
And here, Tane! See, this one!
Bring that kerosene over here! Here, give me that. All right, get back, Amano.
What are you doing, you crazy?
Over here, Tane!
Why are you doing it? Stop it.
Hurry, Tane!
Bring the kerosene, Paul.
No, I won't let you do it. I won't let you burn the grove.
Tane!
Get out of my way.
I said no!
I opened my eyes to see Paul and Amano standing over me. I got up and looked at the grove, what remained of it, and quickly turned my head away.
I'm sorry. I didn't understand. I thought you wanted to destroy it.
It's all right. Forget it.
What do we do about the grove? People have worked so hard, they'll have to start over now.
Yes.
Well, come on. I'll take you to your house.
I stayed close to the house for the rest of the week. I was tired, and I'd made up my mind what I wanted to do. Then the schooner sailed through the reef. I packed my things and went down to the dock. I knew Paul would be waiting to take me back.
You came down early.
Yes. Aren't you ready? Where's your bag?
I'm not going.
What?
I'm staying here. I decided to marry Atea.
You've given this some thought. You're sure?
Yes. Look, I don't know if this will help, but once you told me I was too young to understand why you had to come back here, even if you had to steal to do it. Well, I understand now. And if you want to stay...
No, I want to go back. Set things right.
Look, you don't have to.
I know.
You remember that we're here, waiting for you?
I'll remember.
We'll keep your house ready. You won't be away too long. You'll come back, Dad.
I went aboard the schooner and watched as he walked back toward the village. At the end of the pier, a slim figure joined him. They crossed the beach and went out of sight into the ponds. The girl, Itea, and my son, Paul.
Under the direction of Anthony Ellis, Escape has brought you The Faraway Island by Charles Smith, starring Ted DeCorsia as Adam. Featured in the cast were Anthony Barrett, Edgar Beria, Marion Richmond, Vic Perrin, Jack Crucian, and Richard Peel. The special music for Escape is composed and conducted by Leith Stevens. Next week...
You are alone with a murderer, a man who has killed your brother, and against whom you have sworn revenge. While unknown to you, your enemy is plotting his own move, which, if it succeeds, will mean defeat for you, and an end from which there is no escape.
So listen next week when Escape brings you Peter B. Kyne's exciting story, 1/8 Apache. Lovely Dorothy McGuire, star of Broadway and Hollywood, will be heard on CBS Radio tomorrow evening in a dramatic story entitled The Fall of Maggie Phillips. It's another in your Lux Summer Theater series, so be listening for it tomorrow night on most of these same stations. The Fall of Maggie Phillips, starring Dorothy McGuire. This is George Walsh speaking. And remember, for Suspense all summer, hear Crime Classics Monday nights on the CBS Radio Network.
My dear, I do enjoy the feeling of escaping. It's especially delectable to me this evening. It's really hitting the spot, so to speak. Let's put another log on the fire. Get it even hotter. A hot cup of tea will substitute well to a humid day, at least to our mind's eye. And we can sit back and imagine we're back on the island.
Now, The Island, starring John Lund. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
This Corporal Lacey was okay, a good Marine. But the way I looked at it, he'd been hopping too many islands. Battle fatigue can get the best of him. Anyway, here I was somewhere in Okinawa with him, in the middle of the night, and I'd just as lief be anywhere else. Okay, DeBory. The split trench is deep enough. I guess we're safe for a while. Where are we, anyhow? A couple of miles behind the Jap lines. How safe is that? You worry too much, pal, even for a guy on his first patrol. I've been thinking of it as my last. Ah, relax like me and your lips forever. What's that? That's nothing. It's just a screaming Mimi. Got some kind of tail adjustment that cuts the wind and sort of screams. The lips use it to scare it. They sure succeeded. You scare easy, pal. Sure. I'm a pushover for that Shrekikite stuff. Shrekikite? What kind of jive is that? It means terror, frightfulness.
Germans got a whole arsenal of terror weapons.
The Japs got a few themselves. You take the first watch. I'm second in. Maybe. Or maybe I'll just sit here and dream a while.
You're sure picking a fine time for it.
Did I ever tell you about my island?
Yeah, you told me.
Well, there's this island.
You must have told me 50, 60 times already.
So I'll tell you again. This island, it's a sort of special place. No rain, no jungle rot, no war.
There's no such place.
On this island, a man would never go hungry. All you gotta do is fish a little with the natives. They're all big men and friendly. Not like the Nips. All the dames are beautiful.
You read too many comic books.
That's where I'm fixing to go. As soon as I find it. Never going back stateside. I'm gonna lay down under that little old banyan tree. I'll rest a while.
I let him rave on. What else could I do? Argue with him?
Live off the...
There I was, a couple of miles behind the enemy line, with a stranger.
Somewhere out
His
there.
eyes narrowed in a 1,000-yard stare, his rush of words like a nervous twitch. He raved on about a place that don't exist. Big men, beautiful women.
An island. Real pretty. Different. Like nothing you ever saw. All surrounded by mist.
Then I found myself listening,
Well, that's different.
sort of hypnotized.
Friend.
I knew I was listening to battle fatigue.
You know what I mean?
Like I said, the corporal had hopped too many islands. He'd seen too much death, too many crack-ups. He was half cracked and slightly dead himself. So what could I do? Argue with him?
And pineapple and bat the breeze with the people. And I'll find me a beautiful girl and we'll... Tabori.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Look, Tabori. Out there. Coming toward us. Over there. A bunch of them. No, not a bunch. 4. 3 men and a woman. They're heading right for us. Put down that rifle. What's the matter? You flip or something? They're not Japs. The men are too big. And the woman... Say, she's beautiful in the moonlight.
Japs, I know Japs. I ain't taking no chances.
Knock it off, you jerk. You hit the dame. Lacey, where you going? I'm going to see if she's hurt. Come on. Don't go, Lacey. You know the Japs. There might be a trick. Don't worry about me. Let go of my arm. You'll get yourself killed. Not me, Tabori. I'll live to spit on your grave. Now, let's go. Okay. I hope you know what you're doing. Must be around here somewhere. Listen. Came from over there. Come on. Here she is.
Go away. You go away.
Break out your first aid kit, Tabori. Here. Look, lady. Let me fix your arm, huh? Look, see, bandages, adhesive tape, penicillin.
You don't get what you're talking about.
She gets the idea. Yeah, now, that's right, lady. Now, this won't hurt a bit. Yeah. You just got nicked a little in the arm. It's just a flesh wound. She trusts you. Yeah, she trusts me more than you do. Didn't I tell you she was beautiful?
You told me a lot of things. How about the men she was with, the big men?
They weren't Japs.
Not Japs. In a pig's eye, they weren't Japs.
No, they're not Japs.
Yeah, you see? And what were they?
They're my people.
Who are you? What's your name?
Ducky. Please go away. I want to go home.
So go home. Scram. Lose yourself. Oh, no, you don't. Let her alone, Lacey. You keep out of this. And let her go. Let her go back to her rice paddy. You still don't catch Tabori. She ain't from Okinawa. She's from that island. That island I was telling you about.
I saw Yagati. Yagati Shima.
Shima, see? Shima means island.
Yes, island.
So what are you doing here?
I not know. Japanese bring us in canoe.
Crazier than you are. Whoever heard...
Shut up. Taki. Where is your island? Where is Yagachi Shima?
In the east. In the China Sea. Half a day from Okinawa by canoe.
Canoe? What's it like, Taki? What's your island like?
Never mind the island. Let's find a canoe.
But you see, Lacey, with the canoe, we can get back to our lines by water. Taki, can you find a canoe?
Yes, I think I can.
Let's go.
through the wood toward the beach. The moonlight, her delicate face was like ancient ivory. Her hair was long and black and drawn tight over her head. She was straight and slim. She walked with dignity. She was beautiful. Beautiful as a dream. Lacey's dream. For a moment, she had me dreaming, too. But only for a moment. Then we were on the beach, and there was a canoe. And leaning against the prow, a Jap sentry. You never know what hit him.
Hurry up, Docky, in the canoe. Push off, Sabori. You take the bow. Where to? Straight out to sea, due east. You know what I think? I think we're going to make it. Okay, Sabori. We can take it easy now. I'm not taking it easy till we cross our perimeter. How are you going to tell at night? Maybe you think they got neon signs? What are you going to do then? We're going to stand by till morning. I don't know. I think it'd be better to... Now, whatever you think, you're outvoted. You're outvoted 2 stripes to 1. You're pulling rank, Corporal? Why not, knucklehead? This ship has got 1 skipper, and I'm it. Yeah, you... If I want to make stuff out of you, I'll knock it out of you. I'm warning you. Don't foul up this detail.
So what was I going to do, argue with him? Start a private firefight in the middle of the China Sea? I was getting a little combat weary myself. Lacey, he was all charged up, as though his crazy dream had come true. Lying on the narrow deck of the canoe, I could hear him droning on about the island.
It's not like other islands, is it, Taki?
Oh, it's different, Adventure. I wish I could tell you how.
It's pretty, huh?
It's very pretty, but...
Is the fishing good?
A very good fishing, but...
I knew it would be like that. I knew it.
And that's the last thing I remembered. I guess I fell asleep. And then suddenly it was daylight and...
Tamori! Look! Tamori!
Huh? What?
Look over there. What do you see?
An island. Just an island.
Not just an island. My island.
How do you know?
Look. Surrounded by mist, just like I said.
Tell it to the Marines when we get back to Okinawa.
Stand by the ram, Tabori. We ain't going back to Okinawa.
Now, wait a minute.
I don't want no more trouble from you, Tabori.
And don't make any up. Where?
You looking for your rifle? Don't bother. Because I got it right here. Now, get your rump forward.
You're crazy.
Move, Tabori. You're flirting with a Purple Heart. Now, lean on that paddle. That's right. We're heading for Yagachi.
Our canoe scraped the coral beach of Yagachi about 4 hours later. Lacey was right. It was a lovely island.
Well, here we are. Seeing's believing, huh, Tabori?
Funny. So close to Okinawa, and this place looks like I've never heard a shot fired in anger.
Where are your people, Taki?
A long way over here. But you must not come. You go back now.
Oh, no. I'm sticking around. How about you, Tabori?
I came this far, I'll sweat it out just for laughs.
You're going to laugh out of the wrong side of your face.
What do you mean? It's not too loud.
Just a figure of speech, Taki. Let's go. The trail snaked upwards. Pine trees and casuarinas rattled in the sweet, strong wind from the China Sea. In the fields were raspberry bushes. There were lilies in the swordgrass and scarlet flower. But I was looking for people. For big men of Lacey's dreams. The girls all as lovely as the girl walking beside her. I was tense with expectancy with each bend in the trail. Lacey's tensions had vanished. He'd lost them because he had found Taki.
Robert Lacey.
No, Taki. My name is Lacey. I'll try it again. Lacey. L like in. Well, this is a lily. You are a lady.
And you're loco.
Tabori, I'm going to cold cock you.
It's so funny to show you, Marty. The first time I saw Happy,
Yeah, me too. I've been dreaming about you for so long. I always knew I'd find you.
I never forget what you say.
I'll never let you forget.
Oh, Alicia.
No. Lacey, honey. L. I can love. They walked on together. The tall Marine and the slim girl with the ivory skin. Now and then she'd look up at Lacey and a pained expression clouded her face. As though she were afraid to believe him. But I did. Loneliness. The weariness of war. The refuge in a dream. Very soon now that dream would burst like a bubble to become reality. I had to find out. It was a tough, hard climb, but finally we reached the summit. Down below it in a little valley was the village of Taki's people. Floating up to us was a strange, sad town. Maybe it's what you call a ceremony or something.
Yes, it is.
Maybe it's for us. I bet they know we're coming.
No. What's the... So it is.
What happened, you suppose? The war?
The war not here. It's just... My people died.
Everybody's people die. Gotta happen sooner or later.
Yes. Sooner or later.
Like I always say, here today, gone tomorrow. I never heard it so well put. Tabori dropped dead. Ah, dry up. Let's go, Taki. As we went down the mountainside, the singing stopped. When we got to the village, it was deserted. Taki stopped us at the edge of the clearing.
You wait here. I come back soon with Father. He's in this group.
You gonna stay here on the island with me, Tabori? No, Lacey, I just want one good look at your big men and beautiful women in their native habitat. Then I'm shoving off Okinawa. Still skeptical, huh? Yeah. Something screwy about this place. I'm not sure what it is, but I gotta find out. Or it'll drive me crazy the rest of my life. You mean crazy like me? I didn't say that. Since we left Okinawa, you've been giving me a bad time. It was mutual. And now you call me crazy. I know what I said. I know what you think. I know what you'll do once you get back to Okinawa. You'll tell the MPs I went over the hill. You'll tell them where I am. And they'll come after me. You are crazy. I'm just crazy enough to make sure that you keep your trap shut. Remember, Tabori? I said I'd be around to spit on your grave. Lacey, stop kidding around with that rifle. I ain't kidding. I'm going to kill you, Tabori. But first, you're going to see I was right. I want to see the expression on that smart aleck face of yours when you admit it. And then I'm going to kill you. Here they come. Get over there by that tree and keep your mouth shut.
Father Hoffman, Lacey.
You the head man? I suppose you could call me that. Well, you're not an Oriental. No, Austrian. But what can I do for you? I want to stay here. With Taki. I'm afraid you can't. I'll work my way. That's not the point. You can't. I don't want no arguments. You cannot stay. Why not? She's a leper. But she's so beautiful. I know, my son. But in 3 years, 5 years. Oh, Taki. Taki.
I tried to tell you at first, but I not know how. And then I could not, even if I want to. I wanted to last another hour, another minute. Goodbye, Lucy. I never forget you.
I won't forget you either. It was like a dream come true. For a while it was.
Goodbye, Lucy.
Padre, what's this all about? It's quite simple. Horrible and simple. 2 nights ago, the Japanese came to the leper colony. They took more than half my patients to Okinawa and headed them toward the American line.
But why?
To disrupt your advance. There was no chance of contagion, but, well, my patients aren't all as beautiful as Tark.
I see. Schrecklichkeit.
Exactly. A weapon of terror.
The boy? Yeah, Lacey? I guess we'd better move out. You ready, pal? Yeah. Long road back to Okinawa.
Yeah, for me, the road back is longer than that. Suspense, in which John Lund starred in William N. Robeson's production of The Island by Millard Kaufman. In a moment, the names of tonight's supporting Mr. Lund in The Island were Lillian Bayef, Joe DeSantis, and Hans Conried. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with The Crowded Voyage by Michael Frost. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. America listens most to the CBS Radio Network.
My dear, the evening is growing long, but please join me for one more journey, if you will. One more dive into the mind, because sometimes in is out. At least, I've always thought so. Yes, now for our final jaunt, as the French might say. How about we escape to Skull Island?
And now, stay tuned for the program that has rated tops in popularity for a longer period of time than any other West Coast program in radio history. The Signal Oil program, The Whistler.
S-I-G-N-A-L.
Signal.
Signal gasoline.
Signal, the famous Go Farther gasoline, invites you to sit back and enjoy another strange story by The Whistler. For extra driving pleasure, the signal to look for is the yellow and black circle sign that identifies Signal service stations from Canada to Mexico. And for Sunday evening listening pleasure, the signal to listen for is this whistle that identifies the Signal Oil program, The Whistler.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
And now, for the Signal Oil Company, The Whistler's strange story, Escape to Skull Island.
As the pistol shot shattered the stillness of the night along the waterfront, The figure of a man appeared suddenly, running swiftly across the railroad yard. Hatless, the man sprinted along the tracks, then crossed over into the deserted cobblestone street, headed for the old pier at the end of the block. Soon the area became alive with voices, the wail of police sirens, the squeaking of brakes. As the shouts came closer, the man, running and stumbling, reached the dock, ran at top speed to the end of the wharf. Then he stopped, looked around frantically. Quickly, he stepped on a rickety wooden ladder and started down. Then he swung himself under the old wharf and clung to a crossbeam with bleeding hands.
All right, boys, all right. Let out. Gotta be around here somewhere. Press, Jim. Take the other side of the pier. Right. Okay. Let's go, Field. Hey, you and Harris. By the warehouse. All right, the rest of you. This way. Okay. You sure this guy is Steve Hencher, Lieutenant? I'm positive. I've seen Steve Hencher too many times not to recognize him in that car back there.
Uh-huh. Yes, the radio alarm came in. We had the sheriff covered in a matter of minutes. He won't get away.
All right, come on. Let's move on to my head.
As the footsteps and the voices fade away, you know there's only one thing you can do, don't you, Steve? You let go and drop into the icy waters below. It's your only chance, isn't it? You swim to the edge of the pier, hide beneath the surface, and strike out for the other side of the channel. Swimming underwater, your heart pounds violently, but you keep going, driving yourself. Escape, the only thought in your mind. Finally, when you feel your lungs are about to burst, you come to the surface again. There are lights all around you.
Hey, over
You quickly go back under, and then you surface again. You notice an old freighter has moved in between you and the police in the docks. Gives you time to swim away. Yes, far enough away to lose the police lights. But your arms are lead weights and your legs stiff from the cold. And you know you'll never reach the other side of the channel. Desperately, you struggle to keep afloat. But gradually, your strength leaves you, and there's a strange whirling sound in your ears. And you feel yourself spinning, sinking deeper and deeper into a warm, velvet fog. Then out of the whirlpool, voices, faintly at first, but voices growing and coming closer.
Let me It'll be all right. Easy, my boy. Easy. Yeah, now take a drink of this. It'll do you good. That's it, a good long drink. Yeah, we better get him below now. I'll get him into some dry clothes.
You don't remember a thing after that, do you, Steve? Only darkness again and warmth spreading through you, and the strength returning to your arms and legs. Then suddenly you're awake again. Morning. The sun is streaming in through the open porthole, and you feel the motion of the boat under you. You're in a small cabin, but you're not alone.
Hello there. Feeling better this morning?
Yeah, I guess so.
Nothing like a good night's rest. You've been asleep for hours.
Feels like years.
I gave you one of my sleeping powders.
That stuff that tasted like firewater?
Oh, no. That would be George's special kind of brandy. He consumes it by the gallon.
George?
My husband, George Gromek. He fished you out of the channel last night. My name's Melody. You were pretty far gone. Good thing we happened to come along when we did.
Where are we?
Approximately 3 miles off the coast of Lower California. We're on a business trip, but that's why we couldn't turn back last night after we picked you up. You don't mind.
What's our destination?
A little island about 3 hours from here. Skull Island.
Sounds real cozy. What's there?
Ever hear of the Gromek Salvage Company? No, of course not. Well, George just finished a job there. He's just going down to wind things up.
I see.
The trip will do you good. Take your mind off your troubles. You do have troubles.
Who hasn't?
Yours must be king size. Mine don't drive me to suicide.
Suicide?
Last night, remember? Or were you practicing for the English Channel?
Well. Good morning. Yeah, feeling better, are we, my boy?
Yeah, I guess so.
Good. I brought along my brandy bottle. Thought you might like a little nip, huh?
George.
My dear, I'm only thinking of our guest. One little nip, certainly would.
No, thanks.
Oh, well. Suit yourself. Melody, how about a little breakfast, huh? I'm famished, and I'm certain our guest, Mr. By the way, what was your name?
Slauson. Fred Slauson.
Slauson.
Something funny?
No, not at all. Just thinking about a crazy idea I had last night that you might be a guy called Steve Hensher.
Why?
A little while after I picked you up out of the drink, a police launch stopped us. They were looking for an escaped con broke out of Folsom 2 weeks ago. Wanted to know if I'd seen him. The description fitted you like a glove. But I told him I hadn't seen anybody.
Oh, come on, George. You'd better take the wheel. I'll fix breakfast.
All right, sweetheart. Well, take it easy, my boy. If you need anything, why, feel free to let us know.
Thanks.
Melody and I, we're mighty glad to have you aboard, Mr. Slauson. Yes, sir, Mr. Slauson. Mighty glad.
Tonight's $20 Signal gasoline book goes to Edward Tomazian of Ontario, California, for this limerick. There was a young man from Montrose who couldn't put thoughts into prose. Signal gas, murmured he, means go farther. To me, where it flows, mileage grows. Goodness knows.
Signal gasoline. Go farther gasoline.
Our congratulations to Ed Tomazian for his clever way of describing the good mileage you enjoy with Signal, the famous Go Farther gasoline. Too bad a limerick isn't long enough to include all the benefits you notice when you switch to Signal. I mean Signal's quick cold weather starting, Signal's peppy pickup, Signal's smooth responsive power. For it's a fact, mileage and performance go hand in hand. To enjoy both, next time treat your car to the gasoline that's packed with go. Fill up with Signal and go farther.
You're puzzled by the curious turn of events, aren't you, Steve? Thankful for your miraculous escape from the police. You found a strange refuge aboard a trim cabin cruiser, now skimming along the waters off the coast of Lower California. You wonder about the man who pulled you up out of the icy waters of the Channel last night, George Gromek. You wonder, too, about his attractive wife, Melody. You're almost certain they know you're the escaped convict, Steve Hensher. Yet when they had the opportunity to turn you over to the police, they didn't. Now you lie in your bunk thinking about it and wondering what lies ahead for you at Skull Island. Presently, George called you to breakfast in the galley, and then in the early afternoon...
Well, there she is, Fred. Skull Island. Journey's in.
Nice place to hold an embalmers convention.
Yeah. Oh, look over there. See, in the cove there? That's one of my barges. Melody tell you about our operations?
Not much.
Yeah, we just finished here. Tug will be here in a few days to haul the barge back to port. Start another project in a couple of weeks.
You keep pretty busy.
Yeah, I like to keep busy. Yeah, as long as it pays off. This job didn't.
Oh?
Fred, I've got a little something for you to do.
I figured you would have.
Sort of pay your way, you know. Nothing very difficult, understand. Sort of a watchman. Give me a hand around the barge when I need it, you know?
Sure.
You'll find it very comfortable aboard the barge. Got regular sleeping quarters for all of us. It's a nice galley, plenty of food. It sound good to you?
I've heard worse.
Yeah, it'll be nice and quiet out there. No one to bother you.
I figured you'd like that.
I do. What's that over there on the mainland?
Small village. You wouldn't be interested.
I just asked.
Last night watchman I had got lonely. Bob Wilson. Decided to go into the village night before last. Got involved in a barroom brawl. I'll have to go and bail him out. Then I'm going to can him.
You don't have to worry about me.
Yeah. I'm not worried about leaving you on the barge. Not worried at all. I think you know a good thing when you see it. Huh, Fred?
He knows, doesn't he, Steve? You're certain of it. He calls you Fred, but you're certain he knows you're Steve Hensher, and there must be a reason. A very good reason why he's offering you this perfect hideout. And you expect to find out soon what that reason is. Then as the cruiser pulls in alongside the barge, you climb aboard.
There you are, Fred. Make yourself at home.
Thanks.
We're going over to the mainland now. Take care of the Pop Wilson business.
Okay.
We'll be back before nightfall. And don't go away. Come on, Melody, let's show 'em off.
You watch the small cruiser pull out, head across the channel to the mainland. Then you turn and begin your inspection of the barge. Finally, you wander into the galley and make yourself some coffee. Your nervousness grows as the afternoon wears on. Then you hear someone walking the deck outside. Instantly, you're on your feet. Cautiously, you step out on deck. See a short, gray-haired man standing at the edge of the barge. He's standing near the winch, looking down at some diving equipment.
Hey! What are you doing here?
What? Oh, who are you?
Never mind. Answer my question.
Well, after Mr. Gromek fired me, I just rode out to pick up some of my stuff.
Ah. You must be Pop Wilson.
That's right. You the new man he hired?
Yeah.
Ever worked for Gromek before?
No?
Just wondered.
Mind if I ask a few now?
No, don't mind.
What kind of a salvage job was this?
You don't know?
Would I be asking if I did?
My stuff's in here.
Well, help yourself. Well, what about it?
Huh? Oh, the job. Yeah. Well, you ever hear of the Lady Luck? The gambler.
Name's familiar.
She was raided one night a couple of years back. The boss, Gino Gravelli, got away in a small boat. Took over 200 grand with him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But Gravelli really didn't get away. His boat hit the rocks. Went down. So did Gino. And the box of money.
Uh-huh. That what Gromek was looking for?
Yep. But he didn't find the dough. So he says.
You think different?
Maybe.
Why would Gromek want to hold out?
He had backers. They put up the dough for this job. All he furnished was the equipment, the winch, air pump, a diving suit, and his experience.
I see.
So Gromek was the only diver we had on board. Only guy who ever went below. What do you suppose he's keeping that diving equipment on board for if the job's finished?
Yeah. You know, Pop, I'm getting curious. Real curious.
It's been gnawing at me for days.
I'd like to find out. Is it tough going below?
No. Been down lots of times myself. But not on this job.
Could I handle the works on deck while you went down for a look?
Sure. All you got to do is let me down and pull me up. I'll tell you when over the phone. In the meantime, you keep working that air pump.
Let's go.
It doesn't take long, does it, Steve? Pop tells you exactly what to do. And once he's in the diving suit, the winch started, you lower him into the choppy waters along the barge.
Okay, Pop?
Okay, son. Just keep working that air pump. Getting kind of close down here.
You spot anything yet?
Not a thing. Keep lowered. Hold it. Hold it. The boat's here, all right.
Well, what do you know?
Yeah. Looks like she's wedged in between the rocks.
What are you doing, Pop? Pop.
I'm trying to get aboard. Kind of slippery. Oh.
Hey, what's the matter?
I hurt my ankle. You better haul me up, son.
Sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll be all right.
So Gromek is lying. The boat is there, huh?
It sure is.
How'd you like to split that 200 grand, Pop?
Fine, but I can't go down there again. Not with this ankle. Besides, I'm afraid the job calls for a younger man. I wouldn't have the strength.
All right. Anything wrong with me trying it?
No, I guess not. Only
You tell me what to do, and I'll do it.
Now, wait a minute. You can't go down there now. Better wait till the sea calms down.
Wait, I can't wait. Gromek will be back tonight.
Now, look, you're green at this. You never can tell what might happen down there. Better not try it.
There's a couple of $100 grand down there, right?
Sure, but maybe you'll get yourself killed.
Wait a minute. I got an idea.
Huh?
All right, so we wait. Gromek comes back. Maybe I can handle him after all.
What do you mean?
Look, did he and his wife ever stay on board the barge here?
Sure, all the time we were working.
Can you walk okay?
Huh? Oh, sure, I can manage. Why?
Come on. I want to see their cabin.
You follow Pop to the cabin, the one occupied by George and Melody Gromek. It doesn't take long to find what you're looking for, what you'd expected to find. A small box containing Melody's sleeping powders. She'd given you some sleeping powders last night, and you played a hunch, figured she'd keep some aboard the barge, too. You send Pop back on deck to keep an eye out for the return of the Gromek. The moment he's gone, you reach for the half-empty bottle of brandy on the shelf over the top bunk. Gromek's brandy. Pour the sleeping powders into the bottle. Replace it on the shelf. You know exactly what you're going to do now. Exactly what's going to happen, Steve. A few drinks of this brandy will take care of George Gromek. And you smile as you close the cabin door.
Fred!
What's the matter?
They're coming, the Gromek.
Okay.
Look, I got to get out of here.
Too late now, they'll spot you. Where's your boat?
Port side.
We'll chance it. They may not see it. Can you hide anywhere in this tub?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
All right, beat it. Stay out of sight. I'll handle them.
You hurry out onto the deck, peer through the half-darkness, watch Gromek's cruiser approach. You're a little surprised, aren't you, Steve, when it pulls up alongside the barge to find that Melody is alone.
Hello there.
Hi.
Give me a hand, will you?
Sure, okay. Got it?
Geez, sort of rough.
Yeah.
Like the edge of a star.
Where's Mr. Gromek?
Had to go back to San Diego. Business. It was sudden.
Oh, I see.
Oh, it's getting chilly. You got any coffee on?
Sure. Come on.
You've had rather a busy afternoon, haven't you, Fred?
Busy? Oh. Things have been kind of quiet.
With Pop.
What?
Pop Wilson. He's on board, I know. I saw him row out this afternoon. I've been watching your activities through my glasses.
Oh.
You might as well call him. We have work to do.
Look, what's on your mind, Melody?
I want that money. You and Pop are going to help me get it. It's a two-man job, and I'm not very good at the hand pump.
Where does George figure in on this?
He doesn't. At this moment, there's a welcoming committee waiting for dear George in San Diego. Of course, he doesn't know it. You see, there was an anonymous phone call.
Uh-huh.
I'm afraid George is going to have a lot of explaining to do about several of his operations. Coffee? Steve?
Steve, huh? You know who I am?
We've known all along. Steve Henshaw, escaped convict. Now, why don't you get Pop? We've got to work fast.
What's in it for us?
A share. $50,000. Don't complain. That's more than George was going to give you. He was going to make it a bullet in the head. Now run along, Stevie.
For a moment, you stand there, staring at Melody. Then she turns her back to you and pours her coffee. Your plans have changed, haven't they, Steve? It isn't George you have to take care of now, it's Melody. Quickly, you step through the door, slam it shut, and lock it.
What are you doing? What is it? Sorry, sweetheart. 50 grand isn't enough. I want the whole 200,000 myself. No split with anybody.
Right now, during the rainy season, scientific lubrication is even more important to your car to keep moisture from working into vital moving parts and causing damage. That's why I think you'll be interested in knowing about some of the extras you enjoy when you have your car lubricated at a Signal service station. First of all, Signal dealers don't take any chance on memory when it comes to the many lubrication points on your car. Instead, they check against Signal's factory-recommended lubrication chart, which clearly shows every part. Then they use 9 specialized Signal oils and greases, so each part will get the exact type of protection it needs. And finally, just to make doubly sure not a single part has been overlooked, they check each part again, which is why it's called Signal Double Check Lubrication. Now, that's the kind of lube job you want if your car is to give you the long, trouble-free service that was built into it. And that's the kind of lubrication you get from friendly, independent Signal dealers.
Yes, Steve, you've made up your mind, haven't you? You don't intend to share any of the $200,000 with Melody Gromek. And so you've put her out of the way temporarily, locked her in the galley until you can dispose of her for good. The weather has calmed down now, and you're on deck with Pop Wilson. He's helping you into the diving suit, briefing you and cautioning you, and you listen to him carefully. You're anxious to get it over with, aren't you? And just a little nervous about your trip below the surface of the water. Finally, you're ready. The winch lifts you off the barge, swings you out over the sea, and then lowers you slowly into the depths. You stare through the little glass port in your helmet. Look out at a cold, silent world before you. A strange, fascinating world of weird shadows accented by your torchlight. Elusive shapes that move stealthily around you in the water. Finally, your feet touch bottom.
Hold it, Pop, hold it.
You okay?
Yeah, fine.
The ship's toward shore. You see it?
Just a sec.
You turn slowly, move your torch around. Watch the beam of light spear the darkness, and there it is. The battered boat wedged in between the rocks. And you move toward it.
Hey, Pop. Pop.
Yeah?
You slowing down on that air pump? It's getting stuffy down here. Hey, what's the matter up there? Something wrong?
I don't know.
Look, you better get me up.
I feel sort of dizzy.
Pop, start the winch. Keep that pump going.
I can't. Funny. Never had a slug of brandy hit me.
Brandy?
Like this.
What brandy?
In Gromek's cabin. I took a few drinks from that bottle while you and Mrs. Gromek. I didn't think
Pop!
Let that whistle be your signal for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler, each Sunday night at this same time. Brought to you by Signal Oil Company, marketers of Signal gasoline and motor oil and fine automotive accessories. Remember, if you would like the fun of having your friends hear a limerick of yours on The Whistler, the address to which to send it is the Signal Oil Company, Los Angeles 55, California. All limericks become the property of the Signal Oil Company. Those selected for use on The Whistler will be chosen by our advertising representatives on the basis of humor, suitability, and originality. So, of course, they must be your own composition. Featured in tonight's story were Ted DeCorsia, Fay Baker, Tom Tully, and William Conrad. The Whistler was produced and directed by George W. Allen, with story by R. Sprague Hall, music by Wilbur Hatch, and was transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. The Whistler is entirely fictional, and all characters portrayed on The Whistler are also fictional. Any similarity of names or resemblance to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Remember, at this same time next Sunday, another strange tale by The Whistler.
F-I-T-N-A-L.
Signal.
Signal gasoline.
When infantile paralysis strikes, you need the help that is supported by the March of Dimes. The March of Dimes needs your help now. Give 1 dime or as many as you can afford, but give something. This is Marvin Miller speaking for the Signal Oil Company. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Well, my dear, I suppose the night has run its course. Soon the sun will be up and, well, then you'll need real sunscreen instead of the kind you see in your imagination. But please do come back soon. I do so enjoy your visits. I'll be here, same time, same place, happy to entertain you. Because really, you entertain me. But if I may ask one small favor of you before you head off across the sandy beaches, making your way to your humble hut by the water. As you lay your head down to sleep and pray the Lord your soul to keep, take one moment just for me and be thankful for what you have. And I'll be seeing you soon.